Coming up,
Have you ever been catfished? And somebody said yes by you.
I just thought it'd be really fun to see like what AI kind of puts me with.
Guess what though?
Go on.
I'm going to Monaco to
Find a nice rich yacht daddy. But I want her. Can I DM you? Hi guys, I'm Alex.
And I'm Danny, and welcome back to Date, Delete, Repeat,
where we talk about all our dating dilemmas and wild love life mishaps.
Mainly Alex's wild love life.
It's not that wild.
I mean, you're definitely the wild one, babe. Come on. She's got all the options. She's always on her bikini. Well, I've been up in Scotland. I was catching up with the fam. Getting some time in, you know.
I know, you had my son with you.
I know. But you know what? Scotland is not the place to be dating. Not for me anyway. Definitely not where I'm from. So maybe if you're in the cities, it's all right. But you know, I'm from like the middle of the hills.
The Highlands.
So there's this posh development that's going on near where we live. It's like really elevating the area.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they have A-listers going into it, like buying properties there. It's wild. So every time I go home, I turn on Rhea because I'm like, maybe someone really cool's in the area. But no, there was no one.
I don't like that app.
No, Rhea.
I've not used it, but I've heard so many very questionable stories about it.
Do you know why I like it? It's because you can literally turn it on and like see who's around you. So like, you know, with like Hinge or Bumble, like you're kind of swiping aimlessly and you don't know where people are. Whereas Rhea will be like, it shows you in different parts of London or if like people are in your actual direct vicinity. So that's why I quite like turning that one on, especially when I travel. I always put it on when I'm in Scotland and kind of hope that like, you know, Calvin Harris once hired the house across the loch from us. I mean, he's married now, but you know.
It's also like so wild that you just said that because for some reason I was scrolling TikTok and he comes up for me quite a lot. And I actually sent it to my best mate and was like, I think I've got a newfound crush for Calvin Harris. She was like, are you actually serious?
Oh no, he's delightful.
She was like, he's so not your type. Like he couldn't be further from your type. I was like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was just him like
Scottish accent.
I don't know if it was him like untsing to his new song. Or maybe I like Clementine Douglas better. And that's with like he's been teasing that and she is so fire. And her voice is just like literally the creme de la creme.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, I love that for you too. But I don't know if I was like fancying him or fancying his song with her more because she's really hot. But interesting that you said Calvin Harris.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. You remember I did date that Scottish guy for a while. I always wonder, because this was a wee while ago and I think I've told you about him before, but we had dated years ago, then reconnected and like had this really nice time back at home in Scotland. And he went away for work and we were like messaging each other and then he just stopped replying to me. And right. And I was like, there's a bit of me that every time I go home, because like we've hung out there and it's like, you know, that's where we're both from. I always want to message him and be like, hey, what's up? Probably not that, but I always want like, and now it's even more annoying because I'm like, what happened there? Like, you know, it seemed really, what happens when you're dating somebody, then they just go quiet and you don't really like, it's so annoying when you just don't know what. But I also feel, sorry, I'm like, blah, 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 but I also feel like when it's someone from Scotland, I feel like there's a different kind of understanding. Like, I just feel
maybe like with your little Scots ways,
they're not going to be as much of a dick, but then he just started ignoring me.
I don't think it's where they're from. I think that's just what people are like.
Yeah.
People have just got too much choice these days.
Yeah. All right. So last night you were ignoring me, which means I know you were up to some sort of mischief.
Sorry.
What were you doing? Who were you doing?
Yeah. I hate that you know when I'm quiet, I'm up to mischief.
Well, you're very, very readable at this point, babe. You reply to me within about 3 seconds normally.
I know,
so
but
if I was scared, I know there's something going on.
I was busy.
What were you doing?
I was making an AI boyfriend.
Oh, right. Okay. Wait, is that a lie?
No.
Oh, really?
I was making an AI boyfriend and I was also going to make an AI girlfriend because I'd like to see who I'd look better next to for my weddings this year.
Well, this is an upgrade from gaming. I would say.
Is it?
Yeah.
I just switched technologies.
Yeah. But the gaming thing, I couldn't get on board with it.
I was gaming as well.
Tell me more about the boyfriend, girlfriend.
So yeah, I just thought it'd be really fun to see like what AI kind of puts me with. And actually it was just great. And I will be sharing it. In fact, by the time this episode is out, it's probably going to be out there for the world to see that I have an AI boyfriend and an AI girlfriend.
But tell me how it works, because like, I'll be honest with you, I don't have a clue about this stuff.
Okay, so with this particular one that I did, I was in a green dress and it picked out the green dress and made like his and hers outfits match mine. And then they take similar like features from my face and put it into their faces. So yeah, but you must know when you look at a couple side by side, sometimes there's similarities in the couples. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes you see people and you're like, oh damn, are you related?
Yeah, are you siblings?
Literally.
But they're not. So it does that. So you don't necessarily look like siblings with your AI partner, but there are similarities.
Okay.
So like my male AI boyfriend was tall, dark and Mediterranean looking, obviously.
Of course.
And then my AI girlfriend was like olive skinned, dark hair, because I don't like blondes.
Well, I've seen pictures of your previous female conquests.
Right. And that's literally exactly who my AI girlfriend is.
They all look exactly the same.
Yeah. Whereas like the men are always
super
different.
athletic, dark hair, tan.
Yeah.
Like basically a more fit, petite version of you.
Yeah, they're always more petite, 100%.
And more muscular.
Yes. So yeah, it's interesting because I don't know why I did it really. I just thought it'd be fun to do and see what happens.
So you've got like a blueprint now of what you're looking for. But what if that doesn't exist?
Well, after I saw them, I was like, where the are you?
Yeah.
Because that's a bit of me.
Do you know what? With stuff like this, I'm like, what? Why? I don't really get it. Like, I don't really get it.
What? Don't you
like
get?
The whole, like it freaks me out. Like the whole AI thing freaks me out. Like I've seen these girls on Instagram, right? And they've got like 30 million followers and they're like,
oh yeah,
you know,
and they're not real.
And they're not real.
Yeah.
And like some 12-year-old is cashing in his bedroom.
Equally, you've got 12-year-olds looking at this and wondering how they attain that lifestyle and that look. And actually it's impossible because it's not real.
It's actually quite scary, isn't it?
So you have like two ways of looking at it like that. But yeah, I actually came across someone on Instagram, this girl, so fit. And I was like, oh my God, who are you? Clicked on the profile and it's not anyone. They're AI. And I was like, but I want her. Can I DM you? Can I still DM her and talk to her? No, I can't because it's an AI.
Well, you could. You just be speaking to some chap in a dark room somewhere.
Which is interesting because obviously, as you know, I'm a massive EastEnders fan. And one of their storylines recently was Tommy, one of the characters. He is quite a lonely child and he's gaming and he talks to someone online who's his friend, but it's AI he's talking to. And he's built a friendship with this AI person.
Oh.
Yeah.
But this is what freaks me out about it all. Like people are having actual like relationships with something that isn't really real.
Well,
online.
no, it's not real at all.
It's mad.
Can you remember a few weeks ago, I was telling you that there was a guy who, again, like I'd found him through Instagram and started talking a bit, but like never actually met him. So like it came to meeting, but it didn't happen. But he's still breadcrumbing me now.
Sorry, what's breadcrumbing?
Well, you know, like...
What? So it's just like gives you a little bit now and again.
Right. So like, I don't know, let's say I post one of my like bikini thirst trap pictures and then naturally he'll message and be like, looking good or you look amazing or paying or whatever. Okay. That's it though.
So are you thinking
that's
that
called
he's not real?
Breadcrumbing? Well, I don't know, you know, like what if he's not real?
Is he that fit?
Yeah.
He's that fit. He might not be real.
Still to come.
Also, this is what we're in for in our 30s. We don't meet people at the club anymore. We meet them at christenings. Some guy came over and pulled the car door open further as I was changing and went, "You look better on the telly, love," and ran off.
Just like, let me be vulnerable and just like pick up the pieces for once. And I don't want to have to just keep doing it all by myself.
Oh, do you want to cuddle? Yeah, you do. You know how like on OnlyFans, right? People pay for content.
Yeah.
Like you can create a fake character and give them that content and they're paying for it. Like there's so many different ways people can monetize it.
Yeah, and that's like, I don't know if you've seen recently, like about the deep face. So like, for example, like you could take my face, your face, and put it onto a like porn star's body, and it create a porn video, and it would look like it was us in the video.
Kind of want to see what we look like though.
Don't say that because someone will make it. But equally, like, please send it to me. But no, it's like, I mean, on like a serious note, that's not ideal because it's a porno out in the world that you haven't created, and it's not you.
Yeah.
But it looks like you. Like, you wouldn't know. Like, you genuinely wouldn't know.
Do you know someone's actually been pretending to be me and making money from being me?
Also, hold on. Didn't that happen with you recently on Telegram?
Yeah.
Have you reported that yet?
Yeah, I reported it. But there's like, so I've had like loads of messages from different people.
Yeah.
I had one the other day. In fact, when I put a question thing out for the podcast, I can't remember which one it was, but it was like asking, you know, about people being catfished. And somebody said, yes, by you. So like someone had been pretending to be me. And like, I don't know how they're monetizing it, but they are. And it's not the first time. I've had probably, in the last 6 months, I've probably had about 30 or 40 messages. And I have to go on to Instagram and Facebook. I mean, I probably do it once every few weeks, but there'll be about 8 new profiles that are all pretending to be me. And like, I get guys sliding into my DMs being like, why are you ignoring me all of a sudden? And I'm like, what? And like, someone's literally using my profile, using pictures of me and pretending to be me, and like full on having conversations with people. Like, I don't really want to know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, that's just creepy, no?
Isn't it? Really, really, really
and it's
creepy.
also really sad that like people obviously who find you attractive and like you're that dream girl think that you are actually giving them the time of day and you're not. And then I just think that's really sad.
It is sad.
And it's horrible that someone's making money off that.
It's sad. It's horrible someone's making money off it. But also, just if anyone's listening, I only message my friends. Like, it's just like, really? Like, because, you know, with like, in the nicest possible way, like the guys are always in the like 60 to probably 50 to 70 age bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, you know, just definitely not what I would go for. I put it that way.
Yeah,
and it's just like, come on, do you really think I'm sitting at home on my computer all day, hitting you up, babe? No, it's like it is sad, but come on, come on. It's a bit painful
for them,
but it's also like it's embarrassing for me because like
no, it's not. I don't think it is.
I feel bad about it. I also feel a bit grossed out about it because I'm like, what are you actually speaking about? And like,
well, also again, this goes back to that point of like a deep fake. Like if they've got your face and someone messaging you is like, hey, can I have a video of you, you know, doing something to yourself? Someone can make that, but you honestly can't tell the difference.
That's the scary thing because you can create the video from an image, right?
Yeah.
So it can literally just be any picture from your Instagram and they can create a video of you shagging from that.
Yeah, like there was a documentary recently with Vicky Patterson and she did that and literally like she went to this place where they like can search the internet on like a deep search to find it. And all these videos of her performing sex acts came up and she had no idea they were even out there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and she got really emotional about it and actually had like a breakdown about it. Like she was just like devastated that those things are out in the world.
Well, you would be.
And she didn't know. And that's what I mean. Like none of us actually know if that's out there or not. Because it's not necessarily going to be like, for us, it's not necessarily going to be our name. Obviously for her, it was her name. And that's why people were wanting to watch it and click on it. But it's not her actually doing it.
Is that like, you know, remember Kim Kardashian got like famous for doing a sex video? Was that actually her?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was actually her.
Was it?
Well, yeah. According to her, I assume yes.
Guess what though?
Go on.
I'm excited because I'm actually going to Monaco to
find a nice rich yacht daddy.
Yeah,
that's going to take us both away.
I did once hook up with the billionaire on a yacht there.
I wish you'd have kept that because our lives could be so much better if we had a billionaire around.
I'll try and find him when I'm there.
And I just think like if you like, I obviously, you know, that I've been getting like a load of stick online because like there's a video where it looks like I just want you to pay for but yeah, I do. And it doesn't mean I can't pay for it myself.
I'd just like to have a yacht. What
I'd
is
just
wrong
like
with that?
to have a yacht. And if you tell me different, you're lying.
Yeah. No, but I am excited because, you know, sometimes like it feels easier to meet people when you're in a different place. Like, I feel like that. I feel like you kind of you don't talk to as many people for one. Like, whenever I go away different places, whether it's like going back to Scotland or it's like going to see my friend in Monaco, wherever, like, I'm just more like, hi, I just chat to more people. So I get like a bit more optimistic about meeting someone.
Interesting.
So that's exciting.
When are you going?
At the weekend.
Oh my God, like right now?
Yeah, but actually, do you know what's funny? I'm going to become a godmother. However, my intentions are to find a husband. But you never know who's going to be at that christening, babe.
Babe, or in the area.
Also, this is what we're in for in our 30s. We don't meet people at the club anymore. We meet them at christenings and weddings.
Or weddings, yeah. I have got a few weddings lined up, actually, so...
Are you going to take your AI boyfriend?
Yeah, but I actually am also like going to be the best dressed at every wedding this year.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah.
Because I need to look 10,
Feral
10
girl
for.
summer is getting it everywhere.
You can't say feral.
Menace girl summer is getting it everywhere she goes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, fair.
I want to be sat on the table with all the singles.
You know what though? I did actually see a thing pop up on Instagram the other day, and it was this girl at a wedding, and it was she was like, just me and my AI boyfriend. I feel like that's probably going to be me for my life. Just superimpose someone afterwards.
Oh, yeah, just brilliant.
Have you ever been catfished?
No, but I have like been on a dating site and then I've gone to meet that person and I've walked in and they haven't been the exact like at all. And I like knew it was still them, but I was like, and I just turned around and walked out.
Yeah.
I didn't even go say hi. I just literally was like, nope.
Did they see you? Oh no. That's mean. You're brutal.
I was young and like awkward.
Fine.
And I wasn't very confident back then.
Fine. I think when you're younger, we'll allow it. And if someone doesn't see you, then it's okay. Because then it's just like you just...
I just thought, I just can't. But another person I then met on there like was then better in real life. And someone said this to me the other day, that I look better in real life than I do online.
I think you look great on both.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not when they say that, because I'm a bit like, well, why?
I think it's... Do you know, I once was getting changed in a car outside Malaga airport, as you do. I was rushing, finished filming. I was like, I can get my filming clothes off.
Of course you were rushing.
And I'm like half naked, and I was stressed because I was actually going home for family emergency. Some guy came over and pulled the car door open further as I was changing and went, "You look better on the telly, love," and ran off. I know. Isn't that harsh?
Yeah, but quite funny.
Got a bit of a comp. That is how it was.
I can just see it in my head.
No, but that is harsh.
Yeah, no, that is harsh. But the situation in my head playing out is quite hilarious.
I'm here to entertain you, babe. No, but it's funny how people think that they can just make comments like that.
Oh,
and
100%.
It's like, that's not okay, actually.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
bro.
like my are doing the rounds at the minute.
Oh, I love this. This made me happy because you're like basically getting a load of abuse because you're out on holiday. Who doesn't get the out on holiday?
Thank you. All the dads in the comments is wild, might I add.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But yeah, I'm actually loving it. Which I think
also
I do love it. I absolutely love seeing it. It actually sends me into like a frenzy of laughter.
I'm all here for the free the nip movement.
But when it comes to like romance, what how are you feeling about romance these days? Because for me, it's just all a bit peak.
I honestly think it's kind of dead. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can't remember.
Cool. Okay. Well, in which case, we'll just end it there.
Okay. No. So, I've been like, whenever Daddy's around, I've been seeing him a bit. He took me away for a night. That was probably no one's ever taken me away. I don't think before.
What,
ever.
Girl.
But so that was kind of romantic, or like at least nice. But like in terms of like proper romance, where like somebody gets, I can't remember the last time I had some flowers. Can't remember if no one's ever lit a candle for me.
What?
No one's ever like. I don't think I've ever really experienced romance.
That makes me
someone.
so sad because I actually buy you flowers most weeks.
Okay, well you're different.
I know, but like you should have someone buy you. I have flowers bought for me every week.
Of course
I do.
All right. Well, you're
actually
not making me
do.
feel better here.
Sorry, but I actually do.
Yeah. Well, I think the last time I got flowers sent to me was when I had my accident and my face got smashed.
That's not the same.
I know. That's what I mean.
You just
though.
need even if it's a £1 bunch of daffodils from M&S. That is honestly like just so meaningful.
I do like it's just doing thoughtful things.
Did you get Valentine's flowers?
No.
Oh, Danny.
Did I?
So my bouquet like literally like blew everyone else's out the water. It's amazing.
Who gave you the bouquet of flowers? Go on.
Just a really nice person.
Okay. Was it just one?
What, one bouquet I got? Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Actually, no. I got 2 bouquets. One was from my best mate.
Oh, fine. That's
which was really kind.
Yeah. But also different. Yeah, no, what do you, so you obviously think romance is still alive. The last time someone did something really romantic for me, I think I was 16 and this guy was into art and he drew a portrait of me.
Oh my God, I love that.
I had it for probably 20 years.
I want someone to
that would make,
paint me like Kate Winslet.
I'll paint you, babe.
Oh, again, it's not the same. However, I do think there's something to be said that like us girlfriends offer each other so much more love and appreciation and affection that actually, do you even need a relationship anymore? Because I get what I need from my best mate. I get what I need from you. Like, I actually feel like you give me so much that, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
I'm exhausted.
Do we need partners in life, whether they're male or female, no matter what you're into, when your friend circle gives you exactly what you need? Like, they show up for you, they turn up for you, they pick up the phone to you, they buy you nice gifts, they take you for dinner, like we go for dinner, like we do all the things that you do on dates. Yeah. And we have so much love there. Yeah. But we're just obviously, then you're missing the sexual connection. But actually, do you need that? Can we just have this like really nice platonic love and be happy with that?
What I say to a lot, like my single girlfriends quite a lot, is like, I think there's a lot of expectation to get everything from one person. And actually, based on what you've just said, like I likewise get so much fulfillment from different people and friends in my life. And really, you know, I think as well, like when you're a bit like, as time goes on, you're a bit older, your friendship group becomes smaller, but it becomes so much more important. And you get so much from it that actually, like, I always say to girls, I'm like, but do you need them to be your best friend and do this and do that and do that? Because I've already got this. I don't need them to tick that box. In fact, one of my guy friends said it to me as well. Yeah. I said to him, oh, I'm just looking for my best friend. And he went, why? You've already got a best friend. Like, it doesn't need to be everything. It just needs to be the things that you've not got with those relationships.
I know, it does. And I have a male best friend and he honestly, like, he gives me everything other than sex.
Other than
literally other than and I've seen his and it would actually kill me. And I'm like, oh! Also, like, you know, when like we just know far too much about each other, like we'd actually just like know, like we'd kill each other if we were together. But as best friends, like we just get each other so much. Yeah. But I still think if I'm with a partner, I do need you to be my best friend. I need you to make me feel safe.
Like, maybe this is where we're going wrong, babes, because we're looking for everything from one person.
But I'm like such an independent, like can do it myself type of person. But there's like, you know, 20% of me that still just wants like someone to just like hold me and just let me cry and just like let me be vulnerable and just like pick up the pieces for once. And I don't want to have to just keep doing it all by myself. Like, yeah, I need that. So I do need that person to be my best mate because I need someone to just be like,
but that's not necessarily being best mate. That's someone who's emotionally intelligent and consistent.
Okay, well, that's what
not
I want.
Necessarily a best friend.
I want someone to just pick me up and be like, it's okay, I've got you.
Come on then, get over here.
Where don't you make me cry? I'm emotional today.
She's ovulating again. So you get so much from like your friendships, your female friendships. And I'm sort of saying, well, maybe you don't need everything from this one person. Obviously, we're talking about AI earlier, right? So if you could create like the perfect partner for you, taking into account what you already get from your female relationships, like what are the things that you need that are missing that would make you feel whole? Do you want to cuddle?
No.
Okay. Yeah, you do. Oh, do you want to go outside for a minute? Come on. You're all right, babes. We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
had a moment. Had a moment.
Do you know what though? We do. We have them all the time.
Sometimes you just
okay.
have to have a cry.
Oh,
I just didn't expect it to be midway through recording a podcast, but here we are. So if I am a bit blurry-eyed, that is why.
but you know what? We all do it. And I think like, yeah, things are just hard sometimes. Do you know what someone said to me that's really nice?
Go on.
That when, oh no, it might make you cry again.
Oh, God,
actually.
go on. I'm ready for it now.
That when you cry, your tears wash away the pain. So you should always let it come when
Oh,
it comes. No, but it does. It's therapeutic is what I'm trying to say.
It's good to cry.
It's good to cry. And
It
you
is
know,
good to cry.
and you're like, I
just really should pick my moments better.
but you know, hormones.
I'm on my period.
I know, exactly. It just happens, babe. We all do it. But I mean, some of us more than others. And I'm definitely very empathetic towards you because I do it a lot too.
Yeah.
We like to cry around
We
here.
do like to cry around here.
But life is hard. But that's also why, like, honestly, like our friendship is so important to me.
Mhm.
All my girl friendships are so important to me.
Yeah.
Because while a lot of our other friends have met somebody and they have that partner that they can rely on, cry to, bounce off, all of that, build a life with,
Yeah.
we're still doing it on our own and feeling a type of way sometimes.
Yeah, 100%. And me and you definitely, like, I know I do this with my best mate too, as I'm sure you do. Like, even this morning, actually, before I came to see you, we were having like a heart to heart, me and her, and it was very much like, I don't know what I'd do without you. Like, she offers me everything, and she is everyone. She's like, she plays every role.
Yeah.
From like mum to partner.
Yeah.
She plays all those roles, and yeah, I don't know what I'd do without her half the time, you know? And I think, how did I get here without you?
Yeah. But I kind of
And I
like,
feel like we do that with each other. Like,
totally.
we definitely just like word vomit the stuff out and then hope someone can piece it back together and like calm down the chaos.
But I think the main thing is like we're all in this we're all in this journey together, and some of us, like us, are more in the same sort of place than others.
For sure.
And so like whatever is going on or whatever is coming out, we understand each other, and we've probably felt a similar way too.
Yeah, 100%.
And even if we haven't, we feel for each other, which is beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of understanding, and I do appreciate that in you.
I appreciate you.
Oh, no, don't. You'll start me off again.
Do you know what? On today's podcast, we have been on a roller coaster.
Literally, someone get me the tissues.
We started on AI boyfriends, and now we're like balls deep in female friendships.
And Alex has cried on set.
We're allowed to shed a tear from time to time.
It's true, it's true.
Where do we go from here? Pizza?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Prosecco and pizza.
Let's go get pizza and a Prosecco.
Guys, thanks so much for tuning in on today's episode. Feel free to jump in either of our DMs and make sure you like, comment, and follow,
And subscribe.